All right, well, if you've been shopping lately, you've probably noticed some signs alerting customers to a coin shortage. And that shortage is due to the coronavirus pandemic. So we have Roman Sharameta, professor of economics at Case Western Reserve University. He's joining us this morning to explain that shortage, how it came to be, and really how the Federal Reserve now is responding. So first of all, Roman, thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you. Good morning.
We appreciate you being here. I think, it's a big question. People see this. They see signs everywhere they go almost these days. They're saying about the coin shortage. You need to have exact change or you need to use a card. So what led to this becoming such a problem?
Well, there are quite a few reasons for this. Well, I'll name three. So first of all, during the lockdown, the production of coins fell down by 35%. I'll have to say that the production of coin is back. So we are pretty much at the same level of the total mass of the quantity of coins that we were in 2019. But still, there was this lack. And so the second thing is that because of coronavirus, businesses switched from cash to cashless transactions. So there are signs in the stores, as you pointed out, that basically say, try to pay without cash, with credit cards, so on and so forth. And the third reason, it's simply there's a fear of getting coronavirus by touching the currency. And so people are naturally avoiding physical money and physical transactions altogether. And this is why many people, for example, stop using vending machines and laundromats and so on and so forth. So there are a couple of reasons for that.
Yeah, a few for sure there. But I know, the Federal Reserve, they've really looked at this and thought, okay, there's an issue here. So they have this coin task force, is it? So what would that group do?
So they call it the U.S. Coin Task Force that they established that on June 30th, I believe. They already had their first meeting. It represents banks, government agencies, businesses, and they're basically deciding on the steps to address the current coin circulation problem. So we don't know yet what exactly they're going to suggest to do, but I can guess some of the policies that they may enact. So if you want to hear, I will tell you some of those. Yeah, so I think the first important thing that will be done is they will motivate the businesses to put the signs, to inform the customers. The more people know about the problem, the easier it will be to address. And I think there's going to be a push to kind of encourage businesses to do that. Second, I think the government could provide additional funds for banks to buy back the coins. They could even name the program in such a way. Basically, the idea would be that the bank would offer $5 bonus if you bring $100 worth of cash.
We just did a story about how a bank in another state is doing something like that. It'll be interesting to see that happen here, where you get a little bit of extra bang for your buck. You bring in the $100 worth of coins, You get a $5 bonus.
Exactly. And this is, yes. And so these are the kind of types of interventions that the government should do on a massive scale in order to solve the problem. Also, the government could provide, let's say, grants for installing stations at various locations that would basically be collecting coins. So think a station where you come, you just drop your money and you get your money on the credit card or on your like an ATM machine, almost something like that. And finally, I think this is the most interesting one, is that this problem actually may lead to significant structural reforms. I don't know if you heard of this, but there's been a long-running movement called Kill the Penny. And so today the penny is worth less than it costs US to produce 1 penny. So basically, it costs us about 2 cents to produce 1 cent.
Wow.
And so basically, the US has never had a coin that is as worthless as it is today. So for example, a typical American worker, he earns a penny every 2 seconds, and it will take you more time probably to bend down and pick up the penny. So it's not even worth your time. And so maybe this is all leading to kind of, maybe it is time to kill the penny, And so we may see the shift from sort of cashless, from cash to cashless transactions.
Wow. So, I mean, that's really interesting about the penny. When you're looking at this then overall, I mean, it sounds like what we're talking about is more of the short term, how it's affecting the economy. What about long term?
So again, the long term, I expect that overall we'll be moving more towards cashless society and transactions. Now, there is going to be a negative drawback to that, and especially people who are poorer from a lower quarter of income, they will suffer more because some of them don't have bank accounts. And if you don't have a bank account and it's really difficult to use cash, so you will be disproportionately impacted by that. So the government will have to think how to also battle that problem at the same time. But yeah, long term, I will definitely expect to move away from cash and more towards cashless transactions.
Professor Sheremeta, really appreciate you taking time this morning. Very intriguing, very interesting information that you were able to give to us this morning. We appreciate you being here with us today.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day. All right. So